This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Ruba Panao, and this is Africa Now. Nearly 2 decades after the last volcanic eruption, the Democratic Republic of Congo experienced another eruption at Mount Nyiragongo on Saturday night. More than 5,000 residents of the eastern city of Goma, home to nearly 2 million people, fled to Rwanda in the east hours before the government announced the evacuation plan. At least 15 people died while fleeing threats of the lava. According to UNICEF, more than 150 children have been separated from their families, and over 170 children are feared to be missing. In politics, Patrice Talon took an oath of office for his second term in office on Sunday as Benin Republic's president in the political capital, Porto. Talon took the oath of office before the Constitutional Court chaired by Joseph Njogbenu. In his speech, Talon calls for national unity towards the country's development and fight against poverty. Ousmane Sonko, Senegalese opposition leader, has been barred by a court ruling from traveling to attend a conference scheduled for this week. Mr. Sonko, who was arrested in March and released on condition that he stays within the country's borders, has an ongoing rape case which his party says is political. He has been invited by economist Kako Nubupo to take part in a convention from May 26 to 28 in the Togolese capital Lomé on the future West African currency. Visa restrictions have been placed by the United States on Ethiopian and Eritrean officials accused of not taking meaningful steps to end hostilities in the 6-month-old war in Tigray. The Tigray crisis erupted when Ethiopia's government launched an offensive to oust the region's then-ruling party, Tigray People's Liberation Front. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Sunday said the restrictions will also be placed on economic and security assistance to Ethiopia, with an exception to humanitarian aid in areas such as health, food, and education. Blinken added that the actions are to press for the resolution of the crisis in the Tigray region of the city. An appeal by the Japanese owner of the Ever Given container ship that blocked traffic in the Suez Canal for 6 days in March has been rejected by an Egyptian court. The Suez Canal Authority, SCA, wants the ship to be detained until a deposit of $916 million in compensation from Shoei Kissen, the ship's owner, is paid. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. We move to business after the break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. In business, Kenya's growing demand for additional resources directed at financing critical economic projects has pushed it to double its efforts to launch into an upper middle income country by 2030. Savings and taxes that serve as the major sources of domestic resources available to finance development projects in the East African country have played huge roles in contributing to the growth in external public debt. As a solution, the Kenya Revenue Authority, KRA, has rolled out revenue enhancement initiatives in form of tax policy measures, revamped customer service, dispute resolution, and sensitization programs, amongst others, to boost tax collection measures. Egyptian President and CEO of DMG Mori are set to establish a first-of-its-kind factory in Africa for the production of high-precision, ultra-advanced CNC lathe machines that work with laser and ultrasound technology. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and Christian Thorn, CEO of one of Germany's largest manufacturers of cutting machine tools and CNC-controlled lathes and milling machines, DMG Mori, met on Saturday to discuss cooperation between the company and the Arab Organization for Industrialization, AOI. The factory is set to open in 2023. And in Nigeria, the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, has cautioned the National Economic Council, NEC, against granting the approval of a proposed increase in petrol price to 385 naira. The organized labor made the caution ahead of a meeting with the National Executive Committee, NEC, for Tuesday to deliberate on the recommendation by the Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. COVID-19 developments coming your way after the break. Do stay tuned. Thank you for staying with us. The first batch of raw materials to produce 2 million doses of China's Sinovac COVID-19 vaccines has been delivered to Egypt, the Chinese embassy in Egypt disclosed on Sunday. On May 9, Egyptian Health Minister Hala Zayed said that Egypt will start to locally produce the Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine in June at the plants of the Egyptian holding company for biological products and vaccines, Vasera. The vaccines are expected to be exported to other countries in the Middle East and Africa after meeting Egypt's own needs, according to the health minister. The Nigerian COVID-19 Presidential Task Force (PTF) is in search of 90 travelers that failed to observe health protocols of test and evaluation upon arrival meant to prevent the spread of coronavirus in the country. The travelers came into Nigeria through the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, and Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, between May 8 and 15 from Brazil, India, and Turkey. The travelers have been asked by the task force to present themselves to any public health office by Tuesday for immediate evaluation or face possible sanctions of disabling their travel passports for 1 year, cancellation of visas or permits of foreigners, and prosecution. Away from COVID-19 updates, in an unfortunate incident, 14 people have died in southern Guinea-Bissau after a speeding transport truck lost control and crashed into village homes, the police said. The road south of the capital is often busy during the spring harvest of cashew nuts, the country's main export. The driver was said to be speeding around 180 kilometers per hour at a bend when he lost control. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, do visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Ruel Panao. Thanks for watching.